Hello, and welcome back to London Cycle Routes. Today, I'll be showing you how to cycle from London Bridge, south of the river, to Rotherhithe. This ride takes just 12 minutes, and you can do the whole thing on quiet streets and protected cycle lanes. By public transport, the same journey takes over 20 minutes, so cycling is a great way to make this trip. If you find this video useful or you just enjoy watching it, then please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, as I try to post new videos just like it every week. I'd also like to say a huge thank you to everybody who supports the channel on Patreon. If you'd like to contribute too, then you can find a link in the description below the video. Alright, let's get going. So we're starting on the corner of Tooley Street and Bermondsey Street, right next to London Bridge Station, and we're going to turn around and head under the railway bridge. Travelling in this direction, you get your own segregated cycle lane, whereas in the opposite direction, you're on the main carriageway, although as you can see, there's very little traffic on this street, as there is. For some reason the traffic lights here actually say right turn only, but I'm pretty sure that's a mistake because you can definitely cycle in this direction up Bermondsey Street. Look at the cycle symbols painted on the ground, for example, and there's no conflict with any pedestrian crossing phases or anything like that, so do just go straight ahead. This section of Bermondsey Street is just really lovely and teeming with life. Even on a freezing December day, you can see the Christmas trees stacked up there as a clue to when this was filmed. For this section of our trip today, we are following the route of Cycleway 14, which is a signposted backstreet route. You can follow the C14 symbols written on the ground, and also these blue and green signs which you'll see occasionally on lampposts with C14 written on them. Cycleway 14 is a mix of quieter streets without any special cycle infrastructure like this one we're on here, combined with short sections of segregated lane where it's required, all linked up with cycle crossings and dedicated priority for bikes at junctions. The overall effect, in my opinion, is mostly quite good. It's a comfortable ride with very few interactions with cars. While it avoids the main roads, it's still quite direct and doesn't wobble all over the place like some backstreet routes might. We've now made it off Cycleway 14 though and joined Cycleway 4. C4 is quite different. It sticks to the main roads and consists of this segregated cycle path the whole way as it heads deep into southeast London. We're only going to be on it for a relatively short time today, and I think this video helps illustrate that a trunk route like C4 isn't just for people travelling end-to-end long distance commuting, that kind of thing, but also for people making local journeys like the one we're doing today, who might need to use a main road for part of their trip. You can see that the infrastructure, for example, does a good job of serving the local shopping parades like the one on our left here, which makes a trip to the shops just nice and convenient if you're a bit of a walk away from your nearest one. We are going to turn off in a second down West Lane, which is just after this junction coming up. The streets we'll be heading into momentarily are basically all cul-de-sacs because they end at the River Thames, so they don't have any through traffic on them and are in effect a natural low traffic neighbourhood. Very shortly after turning left into West Lane here, we'll be turning right into Paradise Street, which is on the edge of Rotherhithe. It was previously known as Paradise Row, and in the 18th century it was home to wealthy shipwrights and captains. Interestingly, if you've ever been to Liverpool, you might know Paradise Street there, which is much more prominent and a major pedestrianised shopping street. Now, the street in Liverpool may be named after this quite unassuming row of houses in southeast London, because the engineer who built Liverpool's first dock, a man named Thomas Steers, chose it having lived in Rotherhithe previously. He had a house on the thoroughfare in Liverpool. Several sources seem to think that there is a link. I'm a big fan of the Ship pub on the left here, though there are plenty of great places to have a pint in Rotherhithe. It's a good spot for a historic pub crawl. The eagle-eyed amongst you may have noticed that we're actually back on Cycleway 14 now, and that signage has shown up again, including on the floor here where it says C14. This is useful for getting to the station if you don't know your way around this part of town. The station's actually at the end of Railway Avenue here, which isn't what I picture an avenue is looking like really, but yeah, the station is on the right here, which does mean that we've made it from London Bridge to our final destination today. Thank you so much for watching. It was a relatively short video today, but I kind of wanted to show how those main road routes can be useful for local trips as well, and also show how they linked up with those quieter streets which kind of connect to them. It was also just kind of a beautiful sunny day in the winter, and I wanted to go out and film, so I shot this video. If you enjoyed watching it, please do leave a like. It does boost it in the YouTube algorithm and help other people find it. And if you're new to the channel and haven't done so yet, then do make sure that you hit the subscribe button and click the little bell icon so that you're alerted to new videos. I post new videos of routes through London every week on quiet streets and protected cycle lanes. And thank you once again to everybody who supports the channel on Patreon. Couldn't do so much editing and filming without you. If anybody else is interested in supporting the channel financially, then you can find a link in the description below the video. Let me know what you think of all that, and I will see some of you in the comments below the line and the rest of you next week. Goodbye.